Gemini, welcome to your reading. Let's see if I can grab a deck. I'm grabbing the Christmas deck. So let's dive in and get your current energy. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? And so this video is available on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle, and on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles. Now the Three of Pentacles, it's a building energy. So teamwork, collaboration, could be working with another person here, or you could just be building on your own. Because I'm definitely getting a building energy. Whatever is happening right now, this is a time of action and movement on your part. In your current energy, I'm getting the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is going after exactly what you want. It's feeling inspired and motivated. And it's being influenced here by the Page of Wands. So you might find yourself a little bit restless and really wanting to take some sort of action, not holding yourself back, no hesitation. Even if you're not thinking it all the way through, it feels like, I just need to act. I need to do something. And the universe really wants you to focus on the King of Wands, which means it's not about taking impulsive action. It's really finding a way to think it all through before you start moving in a specific direction. As much as you want to build and as inspired and motivated as you are right now, it's coming at it from a place of grounded. Okay, I can see what I want. I know exactly how to accomplish this. Let me just act with a little bit of strategy behind it. That's what the universe wants you to focus on. Eight of Swords showing up in the past energy. Now the Eight of Swords, this is what you're coming out of. The Eight of Swords is this overthinking, this self-imposed prison of the mind. And so having that show up here in the past tells me that you were thinking, overthinking, maybe even in some sort of mind loop around everything that you were considering. But it wasn't about being up in your head. It was about taking some sort of action. You almost hit this point, and I can see the demarcation where you hit this point and you said, no, enough is enough. I can't keep thinking about this. I can't keep second guessing myself or questioning what action I need to take. It's about taking action. I just need to do it. That's the current energy that I'm picking up on. Showing up here in your strength position is the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords can be lies, manipulation, and deceit, but I'm actually picking it up as more of that truth seeker. You're somebody that is not going to accept things at face value. You will ask all of those detailed questions to identify what is in your best interest here. And so use that to your benefit, because there is something that is unfolding for you. Whatever that building energy is, I'm getting a little bit more of it in the near future. So using all this information, getting into the details, it may take a little bit of time here with the Three of Wands, but the Three of Wands and Three of Pentacles are connected. And all of these threes tell me that you're working towards something, and some sort of goal, stability within yourself. And so it's getting all of this information will take time. Then you have to kind of sort through it, figure out what works, what doesn't. Act from a place of, I've got all the information. I'm planning out what I want to do. So give yourself a moment of grace. Let the time unfold. Just do what you need to do. It's going to be the best thing that you can possibly kind of work through right now. It's not about rushing anything. Not at all. And so looking at here at how the universe is shaping the situation, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. This is what you need to leave behind. It's the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, the overthinking, the second guessing, the need to act really is the flip side of that. You went from one kind of extreme to the other. This is saying, okay, let's get rid of the extremes. Let's really just prioritize what matters and find that kind of equilibrium, that kind of happy place here in the middle. Because I'm getting the Six of Wands with the King of Swords. And so that King of Swords is clarity. It's also release. And there is a lot of success connected to Connected to the release, but also it's connected to the action that you're being encouraged to take here with this King of Wands. The way that you're being encouraged to go after something here, it's really coming at it from a different approach, taking different action, not letting yourself get too caught up in one extreme or the other. Sitting here in your hopes or fears, I'm getting the Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. Now that Queen of Swords, more clarity, Five of Cups, what needs to change? Your perspective, your approach here. So I do feel with this King of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, you know exactly what needs to change. And this feels like you want to embrace it. It's about kind of tempering that passion within yourself right now to not just act impulsively, but really think it through. Focus on what is going to be the best approach for you, because you don't want to find yourself pursuing something only to have to kind of backtrack and try again because there was a better approach or the way that you were going about it wouldn't really get you there. And so there's something about your approach that needs to be changed. Six of Pentacles showing up here in the potential outcome. And so that Six of Pentacles energy, that's a card of balance. And it's also a card of generosity. And so this does feel like you're opening things up. You are opening things up. That phrase specifically. You're opening something up for yourself. I'm getting some sort of new opportunity, something that is coming into alignment here. I'm really hung up on, oh, and of course I dropped it. There's a lot of stars that are showing up. Let me see if I can find another card with similar. I'm not. So there were a lot of stars that were showing up on the card. And so that's what I was hung up on. Let's dive in and get more information here. So let's get the Knight of Wands with the Page of Wands here for you. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, it's indecision. It's not really sure what action to take, but knowing that you need to take some sort of action here. It's the Eight of Swords. It's the overthinking. Every time that you come up with some sort of plan, every time that you come up with an action, you almost kind of backtrack and say, no, but that's not really it. That's not what I want to do. And so it feels like it's creating this indecision. So getting yourself out of your head, getting yourself to take action actually clears things up for you, allows you to see everything that's right in front of you here. Tell me about that King of Wands. The Fool. Taking action, new beginning, something that is definitely different from the past. You are definitely being encouraged to do something differently here because that Fool is on the other side of the world. And so closing out a cycle, approaching things from a different perspective. So if you found yourself kind of going from one extreme to the other, it's kind of finding that middle ground and acting from a place of balance. It's taking the action that aligns with what you want and not kind of overthinking it, just kind of that inner recognition of, yes, this is what I want. Yes, that's the action that I need to take. And then no hesitation, take it then. So with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the Tower. The Tower is coming through as an instant knowing. And so the Tower will remove any kind of blocks or barriers, and being up in your head, thinking, overthinking, second guessing yourself. All of that was really operating as some sort of block for you making any kind of progress towards your goals and dreams. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Empress. So the Empress here, it's Venus energy, it's harmony, it's balance, it's prioritizing what you love and value. And so it feels like what you're doing is you're just not accepting things at face value. You have this kind of internal understanding on something that's just not the truth on the surface. It's just Gemini energy. Gemini absolutely seeks truth. And so it feels like you're embracing that side of you, the one that says, no, I know better. I want more. I want more information. I want to figure out exactly what I need to do. I don't want to be overthinking or second guessing myself or wondering, do I have all the information? And so it feels like that's what you're doing here. And it's coming from a place of, I know my own worth and value. I know exactly what I want to accomplish. Tell me about that Three of Wands. Ten of Cups. So being patient in order to pursue something here that you really want. Now the 10 of Cups is long-term happiness. It's a marriage card. So it's going after something here you really want. And because you're being encouraged to go about it the right way so that you don't have to backtrack and try again and kind of take all these side steps around it, it's really giving yourself the opportunity to gather the information, prioritize what matters, take your time planning out the action that you need to take so that you get it right the first time, so that you're not finding yourself in this loop of, Why am I never getting what I want? And with the Five of Pentacles, I am getting the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it's coming through as clarity. And so it's really about releasing and moving on. That Knight of Swords is a very quick energy. Once you recognize what needs to go, the overthinking, there's no reason to hold on to it. I feel like when the Tower came in and gave you the information that you needed or showed you how to get out of your head, it's like, okay, now I'm ready to move forward. I don't need to go back to that space. So with the Six of Wands and the King of Swords here, I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is planning for the future. So all this information that you're gathering, everything, the way that it's kind of falling into place is really setting you up for long-term happiness, long-term success. I like the Pentacles energy coming through because it's creating a lot of stability. So stability in your approach. So where early on I was picking up a lot of that impulsive action, it feels like the tempering is necessary in order for you to achieve the result. So trust that things are going to build over time. It's not going to be an immediate tomorrow. Everything is where you want it to be. Tell me about that Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Prioritizing what matters. Letting go of everything else. Yeah, that's exactly. It's the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords. It's the King of Swords with the Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I mean, they're all very similar energies coming through. So what you're hoping for is exactly how the universe is setting things up for you. Let's see if I can get this card. Bear with me. Of course, it was way across. All right. So that's Six of Pentacles. Now you can see all the stars showing up. That's what I tried to show before. So I'm very focused here on something is opening up for you. So let's get that Six of Pentacles. Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups. So I'm getting something around stability, but I'm also getting some sort of offer is opening up for you. So the Four of Cups, it is a card of kind of being stuck. So stuck in an energy of maybe sadness and disappointment, but I feel like you're actually overcoming that and you're opening up some sort of new opportunity. One that gets you out of that Four of Cups. Four of Cups, I'm drawn to the Seven of Swords. Whatever this information is that you're receiving, it's helping you to open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities here through some sort of generosity. Could also be connected to a generous act. Like if you help somebody without any kind of prompting or volunteer to do something to help another person out, I'm getting something, an opportunity opening up with that. So take that as it resonates. Not everybody's in that kind of place to be able to offer that, but I am picking that up as a message here. Regardless, it does, something here is opening up for you. Let me see if I can get one more card. Five of Swords. So it's an opportunity to break a cycle, to break something down within yourself. The energy is kind of coming through as like a push-pull where part of you, because of everything that you're learning, everything that's opening up for you just in general, you want more of that. You want to keep going down that path. And that requires fundamental changes to the way that you're approaching things. And I'm getting this kind of push-pull. The Five of Swords, Four of Cups is about breaking that cycle. It's getting out of a stuck energy, not letting yourself fall back into that Eight of Swords, the self-imposed prison of the mind. You're breaking a cycle here. And with that, you have opportunities that are opening up. So Gemini, we're going to take this into the extended. We're going to get any kind of hidden messages here, something that did not come out in the reading that you would need to know. We're going to get messages from your higher self or your spirit guides. We'll talk through what you need to do in order to stay on track with all these changes that are showing up, and then how it's going to play out over the next month. So if you're interested, link is down below. If not, I will see you soon. Take care.